Some of you think I'm joking when I say that Ruby from Max and Ruby is a fucking bitch and I hate her. I'm not joking. Every single episode of Max and Ruby, Max is just having fun trying to vibe, and then Ruby comes in to be a huge bitch. Look at this one episode. It's their grandma's birthday, and Max is making her a mud cake just because he loves her. No one even told him to. Listen to what Ruby says with her annoying-ass, condescending-ass voice.
No more red hot marshmallow squirters, Max? Well, don't worry about it. I don't think Grandma would like them anyway. And I'm sure she wouldn't like an earthworm cake for her birthday. Ew. We're going to make her something she'll really like. An angel surprise cake with raspberry fluff icing.
You bitch! So she's making the cake, and Max gets bored of watching and tries to help. Then he accidentally breaks some eggs. So Ruby's like, hey, go to the grocery store alone and get more. Max is like 3 and nonverbal autistic. He's not one of these Japanese kids on Netflix. But he does it anyway. And when he gets back, he accidentally knocks over some flour. So she makes him go back to the grocery store, pulls this shit when he gets back.
See this sign, Max? It means you can't come in the kitchen. Just until I finish my angel surprise cake with raspberry fluff icing. All right?
The kitchen? You put that shit on the front door! You locked him out of the fucking house! She finishes her dumbass cake, but she's like, oh, it doesn't have sprinkles. It's gotta have sprinkles. Sends Max to the store again to go get sprinkles. Gives her fucking raspberry angel fucking puff pie to her grandma. What a surprise. She likes both cakes. What was the reason to be a huge bitch, you ask? Nothing! She's just like that every episode. Fuck Ruby. Oh, you want part 2 of me hating Ruby? Well, I mean, I don't know if there's any other examples. Just kidding, she's a bitch! Here we have Max just playing with toys, minding his own damn business. I wonder if Ruby's gonna come in and start some shit.
Max, we're still playing. We have to go. Stay home. We can't stay home, Max. We're going to Louise's.
We? Louise is your friend. You're gonna tell me he can't play with toys, he's gotta take the bus. Learn the fucking public transit system. Just so you two can dress him up like a fucking baby? Ruby yanks the fucking toy out of his hands. She's like, you can play with it at Louise's. Max is like, okay, bitch, it's like that then. Side note, people used to take these screenshots of Max and be like, oh, Max is a menace. Max is devious. Max is a toddler. He shits in his little overalls. He's just trying to deal with his controlling, narcissistic-ass sister. You want to know what this face is from? At times, she locked him out of the fucking house. He was like, oh, I know, I'll try the window. What a devious plot to break into his own house. Anyway, Max is like, fine, bitch, I'll play with my other toys. Ruby keeps taking them. She's like, you want to play with your toys? You could play with them at Louise's. Repeat like 5 times until this happens.
Max, come out and close the door. Hurry.
He doesn't want to go! And before any of you Ruby defenders are out here saying, oh, they don't have parents, she can't just leave him home alone. Oh, but she could send him out to the grocery store 3 times, be her fucking errand boy. Give me a fucking break. Oh, but Louise has her own little brother. She wants him to have a play date. Okay, let's look at the ending, shall we?
Louise, what are you doing here? I got tired of waiting, so I decided to take the bus here. That's great. We're going to have so much fun.
She doesn't give a shit about no little brothers. Why would she? It's all about Ruby. What does Ruby want? Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Fuck you, Ruby. I hate you!
Because what the fuck we're not gonna do is slander and villainize my girl Ruby.
Respectfully, every fucking thing you said was wrong, and anyone who agrees with you is wrong. We get it. You think the mud cake is gross. Grandma wouldn't like this shitty, nasty cake. I would love to see your reaction if your little autistic grandson handed you a mud cake on your birthday. I'd love to see you smash it in his face and say, ew, this is shit, do better. Moving on.
So my bitch Ruby over here immediately gets to work in the kitchen. She's over here doing what she's doing. Max is doing what he's doing.
Wrong. Max was doing his own thing until Ruby literally dragged him away to say, hey, we are gonna make something better than your shitty cake. But I don't see no fucking we. She literally is like, Max, don't touch anything. Maybe watch the episode before you talk shit. Here you try to rationalize sending a toddler to the grocery store. And a lot of these fucking Ruby Rangers like to excuse everything and be like, she's only 7. She's a responsible parent. She's only 7. But then immediately shit on Max for being 3! Also, Ruby does not watch Max because she's responsible. She wants him to be her fucking lapdog. A little accessory that does whatever she wants. Case in point, Max's Halloween. They're gonna trick or treat to Grandma's house and Max wants to be a vampire. Let's see what kind of fucking problem Ruby has with that.
Vampire! No, Max. That is too scary. Teeth, please. I'm going to dress up like Cinderella, and you're going to be a little prince.
Yeah, Max can't be the most basic Halloween costume. He has to be something that compliments her. I'm sure she's not just a narcissistic bitch, but let's watch.
Little princes do not have vampire teeth oozing cherry syrup, Max. Little princes do not have fake hands either. Little princes wear red capes, Max. And they do what princesses tell them to do. Ruby red. My favorite.
I'm not even gonna say anything. Fuck you. She fucking gaslights him. She's like, Grandma doesn't want to be scared. Little princes are better. Gives up. She's like, fine, you could be a vampire, but they suck. Get to Grandma's house. Doesn't let him ring the doorbell because he's gonna scare her. She has to do it. Let's see how it ends.
Good evening. Vampire!
Oh, it looks like Ruby was a huge bitch for no reason. Also, you're gonna tell me that this grandma wouldn't appreciate a goddamn mud cake! Anyone saying don't disrespect Ruby, Ruby's my girl, Ruby would call the cops on a kid for selling lemonade without a permit. Ruby would say sorry, I don't speak Mexican. If Ruby ever saw this, she'd be like, no Max, all lives matter. That's your girl? Embarrassing. Okay, I was done shitting on Ruby and then someone sent me this on Twitter, check this shit out. Max's chocolate chicken. It's Easter and the Easter bunny's hiding eggs in their backyard. Which, first off, what the fuck? That's just like some dude in this universe. Also, what the fuck? Was there like a bunny Jesus that got nailed to a cross? Anyway, they go in the back. I cannot even fucking prepare you for what this bitch is about to do.
I love you. Oh, Max! A chocolate chicken means there are Easter eggs nearby. If you find the most eggs, then you get the chocolate chicken. But if I find the most eggs, then I get the chocolate chicken. Ready, set, go, Max!
I want to eat this bunny. I want to chop it up, cook its legs, boil it, and feed it to dogs. I'm surprised Max even knows the words I love you, because you know he didn't learn that shit from Ruby. Ruby goes off to find eggs to win the dumbass game she just made up. Max is playing in puddles and shit because he's dumb, he's 3. Tries to help him. I'll give her that for 5 seconds, and then she's like, you're on your own now! He doesn't even know what's going on, you fucking bitch. She's like, oh, you don't have any eggs? That's because I found them all. Look at her fucking face. Fucking filter broke. Look at her fucking face. Oh, you really outsmarted that baby. Max is like, fuck this, and steals the egg. I mean, the chicken. Fuck. I'm gonna let you watch this next part because it made me really happy.
I win! No fair, Max! That's my chocolate chicken. I see you.
No, you don't, you dumb bitch. She's like, Max, you ate the whole Yeah, well, happy Halloween, bitch. How about that? You remember that? Yeah. Then the Easter man, I don't know, he's just been creeping on him this whole time. Gives him this chocolate duck. Look at this little idiot.
A chocolate duck. The Easter bunny must be here. Oh! I love you.
Good, I hope he eats that whole thing too. Where the fuck is she even going, dumbass? I don't even know what you want me to say. I just fucking hate this bunny. What is the fucking moral even? There's never even a lesson. Hey kids, is it this bunny a bitch? The end. You guys keep sending me episodes, so fuck it, here's another. Max's Valentine. Ruby's making Valentines for people who I know don't love her back. Max wants to make one too. Ruby's like, no, Max, you're too young for scissors. If you ask me, he should just fucking, you know? Well, he's got him. She sets him up to make his own Valentine. It's actually a pretty nice moment. Maybe she's not a bitch this episode. Max fucks it up and spills the glue, but can you blame him? Mans doesn't have no hand-eye coordination, bruv. Mans wears Huggies and is neurodivergent. So Ruby gives him a special job.
This glue is too messy for you, but there is one very important thing you can do. We need someone to take the Valentines we've made to the mailbox.
You might be like, hey, that's not that bad. They have a mailbox right outside. Yeah, I'm sure sex offenders agree with you too. They're always rational, right? Max comes back to finish his letter. Nope, you're male bitch boy now. Hey bitch boy, deliver my letters. Hey bitch boy, got more letters for ya. Hey bitch boy, go leave the house unattended. Finally, Max gets to make his letter. These two bitches are hating. What else is new? Goes to the mailbox and this happens.
Hello, Max. You're just in time. Let me have your mail. Ooh, dear. This letter is leaking slime dribbler. I bet this is a Valentine for Grandma. Let's deliver it in person. Grandma is right on my mail route.
He just got fucking kidnapped. This bitch has no idea. Thank God they actually went to Grandma's house. She literally could have been like, I'm gonna sell you to Jeffrey Epstein now for money. She could have fucking been Jeffrey Epstein. What the fuck? Watch him. So Grandma's like, oh, this candy's my favorite. Let's put it on the cake and then we could say we made it together. Which, side note, there's a theory that Grandma fucking diddled Max. Bullshit. This Grandma's a saint. Anyway, let's see Ruby be a bitch one last time.
Thank you, Ruby. Seashells are my favorite.
I know.
What's this?
Max is too little to use scissors and glue, so he couldn't make a Valentine's Day surprise.
Really?
Valentine! Ooh!
Shut up, bitch. That's the thing I fucking hate, is not only does she have to put Max down, she like wants Grandma to hate him too. Like, what the fuck kind of Machiavellian shit is that? Oh, you're welcome. Max couldn't make you a present though. Like, what the fuck, dude? Fuck her. Got some requests for this episode, so fuck Ruby part whatever. Max's birthday. I'm sure she wouldn't be a bitch on his birthday, right? Well, let's find out. Max is playing with some new toys he just got at his birthday party. Ruby says, let's make thank you cards out of the wrapping paper. Fucking dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life, but let's keep going. Ruby says, Max, you forgot to open this one. Just watch this.
Open it! Don't rip the paper. We can use it for a thank you card.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, you stupid goddamn bitch. Gets this horrifying demon lobster toy thing. Then the rest of the episode is just Ruby letting this thing fucking terrorize her little brother. And I ask you, is it because A, she's a fucking sociopath and doesn't understand emotions or the word no? Or B, she's just a bitch and likes watching this thing scare him?
No! Say hello, Max. No! This is a wonderful lobster. No! It plays tag, too. No! I don't think it's an outside toy, Max. The lobster wants to share your birthday cake, Max. No! No!
I genuinely don't know. You tell me. Also, that thank you note shit, Ruby's like, let's put a bunch of fucking glitter, so they'll send us a thank you note, so we'll send them a thank you note, so they'll send us a thank you note, so we'll send them a thank you note, so they'll send us a thank you note. The whole point was just so you could do shitty arts and crafts. Good to know. Also, that's not gonna fucking happen. They're gonna be like, oh, looks like Ruby sent us some fucking trash. Fuck her. I hate her. And she tries to be like, don't worry, Max, I'll get the toy. But she pulls that shit where she's like, oh no, I can't get it. It's too fast. Look at this fucking shit.
Not yet.
I can't stand this fake ass bitch. Watch the ending.
Look out behind you! No! I'll help you, Max. I'm going to put you away so you don't scare Max anymore. No! Again! Oh, Max!
Oh, now you fucking listen to him! What the fuck is even the lesson? If your child is being traumatized, just fucking ignore it until it gets Stockholm Syndrome. Let some therapist deal with that shit years later. God damn it, I hate this bunny. I hate this fucking show, too. Unless they want to pay me. Then it's my favorite show ever, and I'll say whatever you want.